Hi, if you're clicking on this video, I lied. Obviously, I'm not a famous person, I'm just some guy. But this is a story about how I played a game of CSGO, well, CS2, and I was able to meet two YouTubers who invited me onto their channels. That is SoftWilly and IssacWhys. If you want to see those videos, they're out now. It's the school one for the Willy, or college for the Willy one, and the voiceover one for IssacWhys. I hope you enjoy watching my videos and consider subscribing. The stream that this clip comes from should be sometime this week. I don't know why this guy thought he could do it in one day. My goal is to do these streams where I create content and then show the process in it while interacting with you, the viewer, for the ideas of what we're creating. If you don't want to miss it, go follow me over at twitch.tv/PennJohnson. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the story. Thank you. Also, I'm sorry for all the cuts. I'm an amateur editor. Enjoy. Here's how it went. So now I can finally put it down on record. Because from their angle, if you listen to the podcast, like, you know, they're the YouTubers, so it's like they can do this with anyone. They could ask anyone they wanted to put them onto the content. But for me, I'm just some random dude. So it was finals week of my semester, and as a design major, there's not much that you do, and I am just like so bored. And we have an esports room at my college, and I'm chilling in the esports room, and I'm like, man, I would love to. Anyways, I'm doing nothing, and I'm in the esports room, and I'm playing games, and I was so bored, and I wanted to play games with people so bad, and I was like, man, nobody's on. There was a guy I was playing a lot of Overwatch with at the time. He wasn't on. I was asking people in the esports program, and no one was on. So I'm like, all right, dude, like, I'll just go play CSGO because I like that game. I'm dog shit at that game, but I like it, and why not? I'll try it, or I'll just solo queue that because I don't mind when I lose or how I do in that game. It doesn't make me mad. So I get on CSGO, and I queue into a game, and how CSGO works is there's a thing that pops up, and you have to hit accept. I missed that first one when I went to hit accept, and so then I'm like, all right, duh, I have to hit it. So I wait for the second one, and the second one pops up. I click it, and I get into this game. And when that happens, I get in, and Willy, who I didn't know it was Willy at the time, he comes on the mic, and he's like, yo, I think I was like, you know, in CS, you're a specific color. They're like, oh, yo, yellow, we're gonna kick you from the game. And I was like, that's alright, like, I'm a chud, like, whatever, you can kick me, I don't really care. And they start interacting with me, they start chatting with me a lot, like, asking me questions and stuff like that. And they were like, you know, they started to like me as we were chatting, and they were like, they added me on Steam, and then we played another. Also, keep in mind, I played some of the best CS I've ever played. I'm not good at CSGO. I went crazy these two games that we played. And it's crazy. So I'm playing the Out of My Mind, and we play our two games. I get off for the night, and it was like cool to meet them. And the next morning, I get a message from Willy on Steam that was like, yo, are you an adult, and do you want to be in a YouTube video? And I was like, I thought these guys lived near where I lived, and I was like, nah, like, I don't want to drive somewhere to do an in-person YouTube video with like someone that's probably like an aspiring YouTuber just doing some like goofball content. I was like, so I originally said to Willy, I said, no, I don't really want to do that. And then he sent me a video of like the school one, I think, And I was like, oh, on Discord, and it's just a bunch of people joking around? Yeah, of course I want to do that shit. So I get on to do that, and it was quite a, I was like, yeah, definitely, like, this is cool. And so I started researching his stuff more, and I was like, wow, wait, this guy's actually huge. Like, this is crazy. And I get invited to this Discord server, and it's this giant Discord server full of names. And so, you know, it has like the group chat, and then it has, and so the only person I recognized was Grunk. And it was because I like knew him from a GIF or something like that I've seen used on Instagram. Also, yeah, let me state, I didn't know who SoftWilly was. I didn't know who IssacWhys was. I didn't know Larry or Tanner or any of them. So like, to me, these guys were just like, just these dudes. Save settings. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, should be good. Sorry, I keep breaking this story. I did the video. That video was long as shit too, because Willie at the time told me, he was like, yeah, the video's gonna be like 5.5, or he said it was gonna be 2 to 3 hours, and the video ended up being 6 hours of just straight shooting, and it was long, but you know, it was a good video. I liked it a lot. And then, you know, that ended, and I sent Willie a message like, thanks for letting you do this. This is awesome. I just get back to school, and I am hanging out at school, and one day I'm chilling in the esports room, and I get a friend request from Grunk, and this is the start of the IssacWhys video, and it was like, hey, do you want to, or I get a friend request from Grunk, and I'm like, that's weird, but I'm like, that's cool, like, shit, I'll take a Grunk friend request. So I add him, and I get a notification from him that's like, VC join. I'm like, alright. So I join his VC, and it's like all of them in chat, and they're all like, yo, yo, yo. And this is what you guys saw at the start of the IssacWhys thing. Isaac was like, hey, you're replacing the Yo Mama guy for our video. Is that cool? I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, that's awesome. So we ran the video. I had a lot of fun with that video. That was two takes of it. I was just chilling on a Tuesday, you know, and they just threw me in there. I will say that I liked Willie's idea for the OC, and I was in the bathroom when they were first coming up with it, and so when Isaac got so mad at it, I was like, oh man, I kind of like that, but I didn't want to refute Isaac. I didn't want to be like, no, we should keep it. But I won't lie, I liked the OC idea. I was bummed that how it all played out, but that was really funny. But yeah, so that's the story behind those. And then they talked about me in their podcast, which was super cool. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. But let's get to this so that, you know, I'm not just spam talking about that all the time. But yeah, so
welcome in Penn Johnson, our beloved CSGO teammates.
And then we met Penn Johnson, and he said "should."
We were talking about that.
It is crazy, but I'm glad to be here.
And this guy Penn Johnson, y'all don't even.
Oh my God,
know.
dude,
y'all don't even.
I just want to say, Penn Johnson, love you, buddy. Glad you're here. All right.
Could I give a quick shout out to Penn Johnson? Just glad he's here.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Penn Johnson.
I just want to shout out Penn Johnson, man.
Okay. I don't mean to laugh. I just wanted to shout out Penn Johnson for being here. I give a big shout out to all the faculty. Thank you guys for joining, and then also Penn Johnson. Thank you
Penn
so much
Johnson!
for also
I like how he eats one side at a time. I'm good.